Computer-aided manufacture is the making of the product using a computer. CAD software operates the CAM machinery by working out the coordinates of each point on the drawing. These are called the X, Y, Z coordinates. X is the left-right position, Y is the forwards-backwards, and Z is up-down. The point where they meet, X equals 0, Y equals 0, Z equals 0, or just 0, 0, 0, is called the datum. Examples of CAM machines are milling machines, CNC routers, laser cutters, and laser printers. Manufacturing can be on different scales depending on the product being made and the materials being used. If an individual item is being made, a laser cutter can be used to produce it. For example, in your final controlled assessment piece, 3D printers can also be used to make one-off prototypes. What if batches are being made? Drawing the product in CAD once, then copying and pasting it so the CAM machine will cut out more than one shape from your material at a time is ideal for making duplicate items at speed. But on a larger scale, a CAM lathe works quickly and accurately, making a large number of identical products, for example, jewelry for mass fashion, stair spindles for a furniture company, or bases for a container.
CAM machines can be used on different materials and perform different tasks in order to make 2D and 3D shapes. CNC routers cut out 2D or 3D shapes from blocks of material using different size cutting tools on a 2-axis or 3-axis machine. They're also used to engrave things made out of wood, plastic, or metals. Laser cutters, widely used in schools and industry, are used to cut and engrave plastic, wood, cardboard, fabrics, and some metals. When set on high power settings, they can cut through materials, and on lower settings they engrave, but they are only used on sheet materials as they are 2-axis machines, so they can't cut out 3D objects.
Nets are a 2D plan of a 3D object that can be made using a die cutter from a sheet of material. This is often used to make packaging. They have a blade shaped to outline the net, and the blade is made specifically to match the net, which makes the method expensive. The method is great for making large quantities of nets with complicated designs. Vinyl cutters are 2-axis machines that are often used to make signs and stencils, as they're used to cut out 2D shapes from thin materials such as vinyl and card. In school, you may have been lucky enough to have a 3D printer, which can be used for rapid prototyping as they convert designs from an image on a screen into a 3D model. Stereolithography and selective laser sintering can also be used, but they're a lot slower and more expensive.
The use of CAD/CAM can improve accuracy, as it is very precise compared to doing the task by hand. For example, laser cutters can do very detailed work that would be difficult by hand. Using CAM machines to cut things out also means that each component is identical and reduces the amount of finishing needed. A laser cutter gives an almost perfect edge when it cuts acrylic. Repetition is also easier as copying and pasting and rotating and mirroring are easily done, so a left-hand component can be designed by copying and flipping a right-hand one. Using CAD/CAM is also more efficient than using people. They do things more quickly than by hand, and machines don't take holidays or need tea breaks, although they can break down.